Oh boy. And don't know this, but ED medication, it has two essential ingredients, and if you're taking
Two things in the gaming news world I wanted to talk about this week. The first involves Borderlands 4, and basically all the stuff floating around Borderlands 4. Lots of conversation out there, and a lot of it centered around performance. It wouldn't be a big AAA game launched without performance concerns, of course. When it first launched late last week, the biggest point of conversation immediately was PC performance, with a lot of people reporting issues, all kinds of issues, and seemingly just pointing to the fact that the game seems poorly optimized. From crashes to just really struggling to get it running on pretty modest PCs. All types of people had issues, and everybody, like usual, will express frustration with that fact. You saw it reflected in online, on social media, but of course, the holy thing, Steam reviews. A lot of people mentioning it. Now, I did first impressions. I did the before you buy quick look on GameRanks, and in my experience, I had minimal issues. I know I'm not the only one. I have spoken to other people that have had an okay time running it. I had to tweak some settings and stuff like that, but this is how it goes. Everybody's machine is different. There are different variables, and what can work with that best is a properly optimized game, which it seems like for a lot of people, it's just not the case with Borderlands. Not to mention the fact that the console version doesn't have an FOV slider, which I think is really annoying, but now reports are coming out that seemingly the PS5 version is having issues. People are pointing to the fact that it might have a memory leak because the fact that the performance gets worse and worse the more you play. With officials from Borderlands and a lot of people online just realizing that if you quit the game, completely restart everything, and fire it back up, that will fix the issue. Leading to, yes, it could definitely, that's probably a memory leak. We've seen it a lot. We've seen it with Bethesda games. It happens. But performance stuff, I think, is interesting here because Borderlands, in some ways, maybe got a little cocky because they launched early. I don't know if you guys remember this, but the game had a set release date, and then they came out and said, hey guys, guess what? Since everything's so great, we're actually going to release it a little bit earlier. That was announced a few months back, and now here we are, and it seems like the game might be a little undercooked. Now, again, for me personally, I can only be honest and speak to my own experience. I didn't have issues on PC. I was running it on a 4090, so I mean, there's that. But even still, I've seen reports of people with graphics cards that good and even better that have been having issues. So I can't just boil it down to just my experience. And all that aside, I will point out that like from what I've played so far, I'm looking forward to jumping into more, but I'm also reviewing two games right now that I can't talk about yet. But in between that, playing Borderlands, I found it fun. I found it good. Solid gunplay right off the bat, good controls, good updates to the Borderlands movement and shooting formula. The open world stuff was really working for me because I found side objectives and bounties and side quests that were actually interesting. And the game very early, very consistently is giving you good and interesting weapons and reasons to look for more. They definitely toned down some of like the like obnoxious in your face cringy humor, which I never had an issue except for Borderlands 3 just because I found it ineffective. I didn't find it good, specifically with like those bosses and stuff. Now here you have a little bit more of an interesting, cooler, more imposing boss and humor that actually got some chuckles out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Hopping in with a friend, I didn't have any server issues or anything like that, but I mostly played solo because that's just what I do. So far, so all right. It's just the technical stuff, which I hope can be fixed. It is often fixed. It's not always fixed, but usually fixed. And of course, then there's the whole head of Gearbox, the developer of Borderlands, Randy Pitchford, saying stuff online, which I don't like to make full videos just talking about one individual. as a higher up company, like head guy, head honcho, head boss, the face of it all, I don't think he should be coming out here and doing this much tweeting, posting, whatever you want to call it. Look, because it's like a lose-lose situation. I think the best situation was here is not start off with the quote, every PC gamer must accept the reality of the relationship between their hardware and what the software they are running is doing. Okay, sure, but a lot of the stuff he came out and said, like I get it. You can speak your mind, stand up for yourself, stand up for the thing you made, the product you're selling, the people who built that product. But I think at a point, it's kind of a losing battle. The more you put out there, the more you try and say, people always look at it and say, like, it's a crash out, as the kids say, or whatever, a spiral. And it's so like up and down, bipolar, whatever you want to call it, just because like one tweet will read as being extremely defensive, one will seem as positive and in the right place. Honestly, too many tweets. And I say all that specifically because like you are out there, you're trying to sell a product. So I don't know. I just wouldn't be out there kind of rubbing people the wrong way, even if some of your intentions are pure. Some may not appear pure from the tweeting, because again, if you tweet too much, it's just like if you post too much online, something's going to blow up in your face. It's just how it goes. The more you talk, the more trouble it is. Hey, next up, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video. It's Factor. If you're new around here, Factor delivers fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. These bad boys are delicious and good to go in the microwave in like 2 minutes, and you're set. For me, this has been great because I work constantly. Even if I wasn't working, I'd just be gaming. So my priorities lie with that. So with Factor, I don't waste time at the grocery store or planning meal prep. Now, all you got to do is click and then post.
Everyone using Ninja Transfers?
Ninja Transfers is definitely killing them. The quality, I mean, the design came out crisp. Hit up my boys at Ninja Transfers, and yes, they
And tweeting and trying to correct people, and even if he's coming with receipts, again, it's like you're arguing against the void. It's not worth it. Instead of doing all that, put the phone down and get to work fixing it. That's all people want, because honestly, at the end of the day, you don't need to tweet all this, because a game can be saved. We've seen games launch with everybody hating on it, everybody shitting on the performance, and then things are turned around. It's happened so many times before, and not even just performance. Some games have launched as just content bare bad games and then ended up being fixed. So people want to see that. People believe that can happen, and they can believe it more if you stop yapping and just say, hey, acknowledged, we're working on it. Hey, submit feedback here. Hey, here's a quick update. Here's a quick patch fix. Here's a quick recommendation. That's it. And not walls of text, the meme of me just being like, understandable, have a great day, I'm not reading all that. Now, I say all that, I am not in any position of power or leadership or selling anything. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Sorry, that's the second Jay-Z quote in a week if you watch GameRanks. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully they fix the game. I'd like to see them do that. If you're playing the game and it's running fine for you, great. Hope you're having fun. If you're not, I hope they fix it for you. Of course, refunds are a thing. So just either way, gonna be curious to see how this actually goes. What do you think? Are you playing and not having any issues? Are you on console and are you happy? Are you having the memory leaks? Are you on PC and you're fine? Or are you on PC and it's a disaster? I want to stress, everybody has their own experience. So let me know yours in the comments. Is this a mountain out of a molehill, or is this something that is just another symptom of bad AAA stuff? Let's talk. Again, welcome to Two Things, where I talk about two things in the gaming news world. News stories I want to dive into specifically. On GameRanks, on the Friday news show, I'll give you all the news. Here, I drill into stuff I find interesting or stuff I really want to talk about more. The other bit of news this week is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Once again, popping up in the news. Rumor mill stuff, essentially a leaker suggesting some new details about this game. Now, this Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake, whatever, has been in the conversation and leaked and rumored and actually kind of low-key confirmed by Ubisoft for a while now. I believe since 2023. And I've been paying attention to this because I really like Black Flag. I think AC4 is one of my favorites. I played that game top to bottom, like almost 100%. I was absolutely obsessed with it. I also like AC Rogue as well. Not enough people talk about that. But now here we have, the age of remakes and re-releases. Obviously, a lot of game companies are playing it safe and trying to bring out their best shit again and repackage
Wendy
it,
was
represent
good.
it to people because it worked once, so they're hoping it works again. And I guess they're looking at Assassin's Creed Black Flag as one of their best things, and they're putting it out again. Regardless, the new news suggests a couple of interesting things. According to French gaming news outlet Jeux Vidéo Magazine, if I'm pronouncing that right, said that they are completely removing the modern day story sections and replacing them with more narrative for protagonist Edward Kenway. That's the first part. And I will say two things. I think Edward Kenway's story could use a little bit more narrative. It was very simple. So there is totally room there to fill in the blanks, add more. I like when games do this. I like when the Silent Hill 2 remake trickled in a couple of little extra things here and there. But also, removing the modern day story sections, I actually think is a missed opportunity because that was in the period where Assassin's Creed was kind of really struggling with what to do after Desmond Miles. And apologies for a second, like I really love Assassin's Creed. I know I bitch a lot about Assassin's Creed, but I love it. I'm wearing this. This is from Volante Design. This is a hoodie that I got specifically because it makes me look and feel like an assassin. This isn't sponsored or anything. This is just I just love Assassin's Creed. So
I got Assassin's
where was
Creed.
I? Yeah, the modern day thing in Black Flag was so interesting, right? Because it was first person. It was very simple. You were barely even a character. You were experiencing a version of Abstergo through someone's eyes, through a vessel. And it was Abstergo and, by association Templars in a video game development studio using Animus technology to create video games and experiences and just kind of how that all tied in with like the actual worlds you were visiting, like Black Flag. I just thought it was cool. It had very light commentary on the video game design world, the video game industry world. And honestly, if anything, they could have had even more fun with that. A remake or whatever could have really played around in the mud even more with some of that, have even more commentary on video games, remakes, exclusive, whatever, the business. And for them to ditch that, if this rumor is legit, we don't know. I don't know. I think that sucked because I thought that was an interesting part of that game. Again, I'm the weirdo who liked all the modern day sections and always roots for them to keep trying, even though at this point it's so bad. I think they should pack it in and completely start fresh. I like and I think of Assassin's Creed as the modern and the past. The other thing that comes from this rumor is that gameplay will, according to Push Square, gameplay will supposedly be more like recent Assassin's Creed titles with RPG elements added along with loot drops and gear stats for Edward's weapons.
Doesn't that cloud look like a puffin?
Yeah, like our insurance mascot.
Speaking of the policy puffin, any update on our insurance claim?
No.
And armor.
I love the Assassin's Creed games too. Like 1, 2, and 3 were the best for me. And then when you got to like Brotherhood or something like that, I kind of started falling off a little bit. Because once again, they tried to make it like co-op or something. And I'm like, no, this is a great single player game. Like, I love games like that. I don't need to play every game with a friend. Like, not every fucking game has to have like somebody else there with you. If the studio can develop a good character and a good story plot, create a decent, believable world, I want to explore that shit by my damn self. Everybody don't move at the same pace. Everybody don't think that, every part of the game is as interesting as the other parts. Some people gravitate more towards combat. Some people gravitate towards exploration or leveling up, finding all the hidden secrets and everything. So there are so many different play styles when you have a really good open world game like that I don't need to play that shit with a friend. And so once they did like the co-op thing, I kind of fell back from it a little bit. But the first Assassin's Creed was a masterpiece for me. Talking about the the Piece of Eden and all of this shit, man. Yo, that shit was crazy. And I also feel like it took a lot from a game that came out before Assassin's Creed. That was an excellent game. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia is one that a lot of people remember, but a lot of people don't remember it either. A lot of people never played that very first Prince of Persia game. That shit was good. And it had like the stealth and climbing mechanics, the leaping mechanics, the fighting. It was so good. And then Assassin's Creed just kind of like amplified all of the best parts of Prince of Persia. That's when I was like, I think I can get with this right here. Oh boy, I feel so sleepy. Well, I mean, sacrifices always get the viewers, so. Sacrifices will get all the views.
Apparently, the explorable map isn't going to be any bigger or anything like that, but they're just going to be adding more to do. More to do is great. Modern Assassin's Creed RPG stuff, I don't know. I think it's in danger of feeling tacked on. That game had decent progression with like crafting, carrying capacity, and the hunting and stuff like that. Apparently, they're going for more wildlife, more stuff like that. But I don't know. The combat definitely could use a little more. I think they could definitely juice it up. Full RPG like. I don't know if I necessarily need that. Honestly, this aside, I know people are tired of like the remakes and remasters, re-releases. I didn't necessarily think this game needed to be remade because yes, the very basic, very easy combat aside, I just still think it's a damn good game despite little dated issues. I would have been happy with an HD re-release or like a cleaned up little thing like that. But look, as much as I don't think this was needed, the one positive I could say is that maybe Ubisoft is like, hey man, we really should angle into the pirate thing. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying it because I've been a YouTuber for so long. I've been saying it since like Black Flag came out. They should have spun off into a separate thing with that Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag pirate formula, the architecture they built, and call it Pirates Creed, and then just make Pirates Creed games. And I would have been hooked because I still think there aren't enough pirate games, especially not pirate games that are single player experience.
He giving y'all the juice right there. I didn't think about that. Like Assassin's Creed and Pirates Creed, yo. And there's so much pirate lore and mythology, legends. Like you can definitely do a game series on pirates, yo. At least have like 3 or 4 really good ones before they started getting watered down or whatever.
Damn it. So I think after Skull and Bones and them trying to do that, maybe they still want some pirate action and they're looking at Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake and where they can go from there. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Maybe I'm being completely naive, unrealistic. I don't know. But I just want more pirate games. I don't need Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remade. I'd actually rather have Assassin's Creed Black Flag 2 or again, Pirates Creed. I want to copyright that. That's my.
You better,
idea.
bro. You
That's
better.
the stuff I wanted to talk about this week. We're keeping it pretty light, other than like
You better
random
copyright
pictures,
Pirates
Tweet Fest.
Creed.
Look, Let me know what you think about this stuff. Hit me up what you think about. Like, do you have feelings about Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4? I love it. I actually started replaying it recently, and again, it has its issues.
Hey, that'd be dope as hell. Have motherfuckers getting drunk.
Sure. I am. Listen, man. I'm seeing funny. I think I got spiked. What? What is spiked? I think someone put.
Yo,
Sure. I am.
in GTA 4, you can get drunk.
Drink. For real, let's get pissed drunk. You know drunk. Thank God I'm fine. I'm not drunk. The world's gone weird. If you got better things to be doing, drop us off, homie. I'm up for partying some more. We ain't even started yet, bro. I need something to drink. You just had something to drink, eh? You drunk as a motherfucker. Luis Lopez. A man who's a drink.
Yo,
For real.
that's the first time I can remember like getting drunk in a video game. It's Grand Theft Auto 4. You can just go to the bar. You can have one drink and not get drunk, but you can drink enough until you are drunk, and then it's really hard to control your character. Like you see the motherfucker just keep stumbling and falling over. You try to get behind the car, the steering wheel, and drive a car. Yo, that should be fucking wavy. Everything just wavy as hell. Like, yo, these motherfuckers is slap right now. Yo, Measy, your next video got to be some kind of sacrifice or something, bro. I need to see blood now, man.
Just don't want you to know this, but the reason we always ask for your insurance first before your registration is because we know with the cost of everything rising in America, drivers are ditching their car insurance, and that
We're going to talk about the obvious of what happened last week.
Jim Buer, funny man. He's funny as shit.
And listen, we're going to take away all there's people online, there's people saying, did you see, the guys were handed, did you see this? Whatever the chatter is, here's where I'm begging you to just take a couple steps back, because you know how many messages I got? Oh my God, be careful. Jim, be careful. This happened because it's freedom and blah, blah, and anyone that wants to speak free, it's fear. Fear. I think it's interesting that not only in America, England, Australia, a lot of countries, for the first time in their history, Nepal just overthrown their government. The people did. We'll get into that. It's the first time that I can remember in my lifetime that people do not trust any news agency, and they're starting not to trust their own governments. That pains me to say that even here. Yeah, no, I'm being honest. I'm a little skeptical. I know it was a couple of years ago when they're like, we will determine who is essential. You will close all the businesses. We will determine who is essential. You call the Germans Nazis. Happening right here. Don't ever forget that. And every media outlet install their fear. So I just find it. Think about this. Just think about this. What's the most important part of your human existence? Your time, your
freedom.
energy, your love, your faith. All those things were attacked. I don't care what side you lie on. It was in my opinion, is the great monster. Sire, we have an issue. Please do tell us. Well, they're not trusting us, and the race war didn't help with the Ukrainian girl. We tried very hard to push that one. However, the white people didn't uprise. I know the race is having a difficult time. More blacks and whites are discussing with one another. Not a good thing. Yes, sire. We need something to install fear. And fear is installed in the humans. They look at us for their information.
Yo, he is bugging.
Yes, I love it, sire. And think about how many of you in 24/7. Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? Oh my God, what happened? I'm pissed. I would have. Oh my God! And this one, the lefties, and the thing, and the transgenders, and the Democrats, and the thing, and the Israelis, and the thing, and they got you. They got you. We have them, sire. They're watching us. You all ran to your outlets thinking you're going to get the answer you want to appease your emotions from this event. It controls your time.
That's what normies do. My first thing is like, okay, we saw what is being presented to us. I'm hearing the narrative. Now, how many holes can I poke in this fucking narrative? I'm not trying to attack one side or another because I already know like that shit was a psyop and it was a setup. Motherfucker, somebody, that was a setup. And immediately from Jump Street, like it's just like, I'm not sure what to believe. But like you said, a lot of people just go to their favorite source of information and say, well, if they said it happened like this, then that's the truth. Well, I don't know. I don't know if anybody really wants to tell us the truth anymore. I don't know if that's the truth, bro. Just because we caught the suspect. He had text messages in his phone. Really? I don't know, man. I just find everything hard to believe now because nothing is ever consistent. Nothing is ever consistent, man. If y'all can just keep some consistency for a little while, y'all might gain some trust and faith again. But I mean, now they're saying Epstein didn't traffic anybody. Then what the fuck is Maxwell doing in prison? Why is she in jail? If this guy, if there was no clients that he was serving these young women to, there was no client. He never got girls for any clients. You know what? He never trafficked any women at all. Then why is Maxwell in jail? Why is she sitting in, she's a victim of a victimless crime? It's not the consistency. That's what I just need some consistency from y'all, and y'all can't produce that no more, ever. So I can't believe the first story that comes out. That shit is just past me now. But some people are like, yeah, see, it was this guy, and he was a transgender.
Energy your reactions.
That's
emotions.
it. The narrative's gonna keep changing, bro. Don't get attached to one, because especially the first one or the first few is gonna keep changing. They're gonna try to fine tune it, make it sound legitimate. Well, we we caught the shooter. Oh well, that wasn't the shooter. Oh, we definitely have the shooter now. How do you know it's a shooter? Text messages. He was texting about this shit like while he was shooting the guy. We found the gun. Like, come on, man. 9/11 made me stop believing everything, man. These motherfuckers told us they found one of the hijackers' passports. Yo, hey, yo, you want us to believe that, and they did. That's still a part of the narrative. The official narrative is of to how they identified one of the hijackers. They found his passport just a couple of blocks away from where he crashed the plane into the tower. Really? Ah, you know what, bro? You know what? I'm good. From on everything you say after this, you just pissed on my leg and told me it was raining. I'm looking right at you peeing on me, man. No, you look in the sky. Look, you don't see the clouds. You don't feel the precipitate. No, I'm looking at a strain of urine coming from your body, and it's getting my shoe wet. Bro, that is rain, bro. Okay, you know what? From here on out, bro, Uncle Sam, I can't really fuck with you no more like that, bro. Because I already know you're not gonna be truthful with me. I just know off the gate, off the top, off the muscle, off the rip, from the jump, I'm gonna have to question any and everything you tell me. Any and everything you tell me, I'm gonna have to question that shit. The COVID vaccine is killing millions of people. Is it really though? Really? How many people die from the flu each year? And this is a pandemic, really? I don't know, man. Don't buy masks. Masks won't help at all. It's mandatory to wear your mask. Everybody stay 6 feet, but you can still get on the plane. What the fuck? Wear your mask, but you can take it off if you're dining at a restaurant. Come on, man. The consistency. Wait, the consistency to the science. Trust me, I am the science. Oh, okay. All right, man. You got it. You got that. Whatever, bro. I can't believe y'all motherfuckers. Y'all think everybody a damn buffoon. We not all dumb. I mean, we know what you try to do to the public education system, but you ain't got everybody. Some of us, we might not be book smart, but some of us still got common sense, you know? Common sense gonna trump book smarts every day of the week. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Common sense gonna trump book smarts every day of the week. That's wow. Big Friday, big bro. What's up, my guy? On this big Friday. I'm still listening to more people give their take on Kirk. Discussing that. Listening to Jim Brewer. He's been a comedian for a long time. Been in a couple of movies I can remember. But really funny guy. But recently, like in the last few years, I noticed like he was doing more political stuff. But he always did like the drunk dad or the drunk friend or whatever. He always had like the drunk routine, like really goofy, almost like slapstick type comedy. But he's good at it and he's funny as hell. And he can do the voices and everything. He's almost like a Jim Carrey. And then the first time I heard him like
I think he was on Joe Rogan, and he was spitting some political shit. I'm like, him talking about politics and state of affairs, and I'm like, but he has a really good take on it though. I'm like, okay, all right, this nigga got some depth to him. And so I've listened to a couple of different interviews, like I said, in the past year or so, where he keeps it funny, but like he goes in on the state of our society right now. Once again, he has a pretty level-headed take on a lot of things. I remember he had this one bit talking about the news cockatoo. I saw it on the news. I saw it on the news. I saw it on the news. Motherfucking news cockatoo. I said, God damn. Just repeat everything you hear on the news. I saw it on the news. I saw it on the news. Yo, him and motherfucking Dave Chappelle and that, yo, have they, yo, I'm telling you, bro. The guy on the couch, call that motherfucker fish. If you ever watched this movie called Saving Grace, it's like this British movie. Abracadabra. Yeah, there's this British movie called Saving Grace. It's Half Baked is a very similar plot. Let's just say that. And it's an older movie. It's way older than Half Baked, I think. But or it may not be that much older, but I think it came out first. But when I watched Half Baked before I seen Saving Grace. Then I watched Saving Grace. I'm like, is this Half Baked but with in Europe? Like not some watercolors. That's gross. That's gross, man. He said this nigga got watercolors doing this fucking Jackson Pollock routine out here. A little piddle here, a little patter there. A little piddle here, a little paddle there. And those series of canvases you're working on is pretty cool too, Amizu. The abstract spray paint, acrylic stuff, bro. Where are you doing? Is that your garage or is that like a barn or a shed or something? I need me a paint wall like that where I can just hang and spray. I need more room. This motherfucker got a whole goddamn spray wall in a garage. Yeah, just like a dude got a 2-car garage with no cars in it. Motherfuckers be having woodworking equipment or fucking a music setup or a studio, paint studio setup or photography shit. Yo, let a dude get a big space like that. Why you park your cars outside? Oh, that's the garage. That's why I paid that, nigga. I'm parking on park no cars in there. Let me have a garage. Shit, that shit ain't gonna have no car in it. That's extra space for me. I'm about to use this space. Just have a car sitting in here. Nah, I don't think so.
I was in Vegas. I was with some other couples, and on my life,
He just
hey,
he just protected somebody. I was with some other couples. He almost said their name. He almost said, I was just with some other people. Y'all didn't even know what the fuck I was letting eat. He almost said it. He saved their ass just now. Oh, I heard you be hanging out with Jim.
a single moment, they controlled your time, your energy, actions, your emotions. While I was in Vegas, I was with some other couples, and on my life, every single moment. Oh my God, they say the shooter was this. Oh my God, it's a transgender. Oh my God, Trump just tweeted this. When you think it's really going, you know what? Do you think it sucked you like a vacuum? And they got your energy, they got your time, they installed fear. That's what the monsters want. Do not see that. 9/11, we ran to the television. Oh my God, what do you think it was? Oh my God, they found the passport. Quack, quack.
Yo, yo, my man, me and him thinking the same fucking way, bro. Hey, that shit must have changed his ass too. 9/11 changed a lot of people. And the passport, I swear to God, I have not seen this. I have not. This is my first time watching this clip right here. I don't know why he brought that shit up, but that was, like I say, that was one of the most obvious moments for me. It's like, I don't think so. I don't think, no way. Y'all really telling us that? Oh no, I can't. I can never believe you motherfuckers now. Ooh, now that'd be dope. If you can keep it nice and warm in there in the wintertime.
And they got your energy, they got your time, they installed fear. That's what the monsters want. Not see that. 9/11, we ran to the television. Oh my God, what do you think it was? Oh my God, they found the passport. Quack, quack. Hey, look, in the rubble, we found the passport. They're a bunch of extremist Muslims. Quack, quack. Watch 24/7. People were pissed. You took your emotions. They took everything. They took your energy. How many of you obsessed? Wake up in the morning to bring your child to school and you're not paying attention because you're scrolling about 24/7 about Charlie. And you're sitting there and like you didn't call someone because you're upset, and you call someone, all you're talking about is like, I can't believe this happened, and I can't believe this happened. They got you. CNN, Fox, social media, none of it is gonna give you the answer you truly need. Understand this vicious monster. You're God.
Maybe say God.
Yeah, I said it.
If your arms look like this and your belly looks like this, you are not fat. You just have too much cortisol. That's because high cortisol levels can make your belly feel puffy and tight.
Now you fat.
Your faith, your God, your intuition.
I just realized too, like so many comedians do podcasts now. Like the landscape is really, really, really changing. Like I listen to Eddie Griffin all the time. He was, an actor and a stand-up comedian. Joe Rogan is one of the most famous ones, and like everybody is realizing like you don't need big productions anymore. You don't need a lot of weight behind you and studios and different networks and everything to push an idea or a product. Like just turn the camera on and put that shit on YouTube. Put that shit on Rumble. But I don't think we got too much longer for like big corporations like in the media to hold as much control as they have over the news and what's considered quality entertainment and all that shit. Those days are done, son.
That's the only thing that's going to protect your life. Reality. Whenever these monsters look at me, can you believe it was a this and a this? Me personally, I don't buy a lot of the story. Me, I'm not saying not assassinate, I'm not saying that, but like an hour, like, okay, we got everything. We caught him in 33 hours. And we found the gun and we got it and everything's good. Okay, next subject. What? The shooter. Oh, he's like a 20-year-old kid. Oh, I'm going to shot him. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. See, I don't think we're ever going to know. We're never going to know. But I do know this. Energy is going to be sucked. Your fear is going to enhance. Anxiety is going to go up. Your hatred is going to build. Walk away from God. You're going to walk away from your morality, and you're going to allow your energy to get sucked into.
Nobody believes it. Nobody believes that kid who they said is the shooter is actually the shooter. We're not fucking buying it, people. Nah. The text messages. I don't give a fuck what you say. You found in his fucking phone. I don't believe that shit, dude. I cannot. You lie too bad, man. You lie too bad and all the time. I'm not gonna believe you on this one either. I'm just not. You said what you would tell because you said well, not first, but still you're saying that the shooter was on the roof in front of him. So we clearly see it. He got shot from the back. Back and to the left. Back and to the left, just like JFK.
Here's a vacuum.
That's crazy.
That's what's been controlling all of humanity forever. Go away. What's the worst and that's another thing. Don't get upset by beings that are vile things. I'm trying to make this political. Political is a nice word for division. That's all it is. It's just division. This is politics. No, it's not. It's division. That's all it is. You're either on the Phillies team or you're on the Yankees team. It's a team. You pick a team, and no matter what your team does, that's it. That's it. It's my team. That's just it. Doesn't matter. It's my team, and that's that. And we'll kill and we'll fight. Matter. Why? What's the Matrix say? It's either the blue pill. The red pill is just going to offer you truth. That's it. And how hard is the truth? Once you know the truth, is it really going to affect your day if you have, I have love, and I have forgiveness, and I have faith and morality, and I want to give something to another human being, whether it be a smile, a pat on the back, a hug, even if they're disturbed, even if they hate me.
Why did all of our savings go to Buckaroo bull riding? When someone steals your identity, WebRoot can help restore what you lost.
Living on a digital life with. It's the least you can give back. The monster wants you to. He wants to bring that out of you. Beast works, and the beast is working right now. Sire, we have them exactly where we want them. The haters hate.
Ain't that the truth?
Because don't you feel we're at a time in history, dude? I've been around the world. I spent years in Long Island, years in Harlem. I went to Egypt. I've been to almost every continent. People just want to be people. What Bob Marley say? All governments are illegal. Well, I'm not sure if I believe that. That's okay. That's okay. Allowing 300 people to decide who gets to go to war and who gets to kill one another and who gets vaccinated. That's fine. Blue pill. Stay in your world. Get in that world. Pill. I know the truth. I can live on. And I can forgive. I can preach love. I can look after each other, and I can turn this noise off. Turning the noise off. That was traumatic. Traumatizing. The question to you is, how does social media allow that trauma video to play that long? That was on a long time. It was disturbing, to say the least. I don't know about you, and I know this is a little twisted part, but I saw this thing in Thailand where this poor zookeeper, it's a zoo where you drive around, and he got out of the car for 1 second, and a pack of lions got him. They just the lion took him down. Now the crazy part of me, I wanted to, I was like, oh my God, and you see them eating, but they blurred it out. Look at violent videos, they blur it out. How do you show that? We were on TikTok Live, and they shut us down, Joe. And yet you're watching, allowing that to play over and over? You don't think that's sick, if you ask me? Is it on purpose? I don't know. But here's the thing about haters. Don't you think we're in a time where we are elevating? And what I mean by that is you're either team truth, human, or team cynical, team liar, team hater. And that's where we're at. Let these people, we don't know what's wrong with them. I've heard people go, oh, I'm glad it happened. What you know that's sick. I know that's sick. But I ain't going to allow a sick individual to infiltrate my emotions. I know that person's sick. There's people in comedy clubs right now. Friend called me up tonight. He's like, dude, the New York comedy clubs, I'm sick and tired. The comics are saying, well, if you speak hatred, that's what happens. Those are sick individuals. Those are individuals that would never look a child. See, we're forgetting about humans. Humans. We got to remember we're humans. Human first. A ball player, you can hate a ball player. I don't like a ball player.
Yo, Faces of Death was crazy, son.
He may have something going on with his wife. He may have a sick child. Maybe that's why he's in a slump.
Faces of Death was crazy, bro. Especially when you found out who had it, because I ain't had it. Yo, you heard what you call it? Got Faces of Death? Yo, bro, let me borrow that shit. Let me come over and watch that shit. You can hold it, man. Yo, don't watch it by yourself, though. It was like, what, up to part 4 or some shit? Faces of Death part 2. I'm like, whoa, why? Oh my God. Yeah, we just sit there and traumatize our fucking selves for fun. It wasn't nothing but snuff films, basically, yo. Very, very disturbing, bro. Very disturbing. Faces of Death will haunt me for the rest of my life. And I saw that shit in my early pre-teens and like 12, 13, we was watching that shit, yo. That's wow. Yeah, 12 and 13 years old watching fucking murder videos. Yo, the one where the lady got smacked by the train. I seen one where they had a hog tied down and just was blowtorching a fucking hog. Like, to see his skin peel. I was like, God damn. A couple of goddamn executions by firing squad. And back in the day, to get a compilation of all those videos like that shit was hard as hell because we ain't had video cameras everywhere like we got them now. So they have like an hour and something worth of just death on camera. Like that shit was crazy. Just faces of death, yo.
No.
Bum fights is crazy.
You know, it's human. And we're talking about
And the bum wrangler.
To have a human being and have anybody, no matter what you believe, to go, glad it happened.
The hood videos.
Feed into their sickness. Who control that? Who control that? Can either allow it to infiltrate you because then it owns you. You are now owned by that. Can't believe this. That's twisted bastards. I want revenge. I want gain. I want.
He said, "I got bum fight clips right now, nigga.
Now, like, we're afraid to say
I can pull it up right now."
We want fear. Say, fear leads to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. You know how many times during COVID, people's fear. What do you mean you're not vaccinated? You're gonna kill all of us. Okay. Okay. Their fear controls them. And then that fear is into hate. I hate this guy. You know how many people I had online going, your father would not be proud of you. Your wife had cancer, and you question science and the doctors.
IQ of 85 to 115 is considered average in the US. An IQ of 115 to 145 is considered high, and an IQ above 145 is considered genius. Are you curious to know where you stack up? You can take this 2-minute IQ test that will give you detailed results.
Those are disturbing human beings, and they are based out of fear. Fear that they're going to lose their job. Fear that they may die. Fear that they're going to get sick. I got news for everyone. We're all going to be dead. All going to be dead. We're all on borrowed time. You may plan all you want. I may plan all I want. But at the end of the day, one entity knows the plan. I think a lot of us know how to relate to that. So all I'm asking you is, don't get caught up in the monsters. Don't get caught up in the monsters. Sick. Do send them love. You see a homeless person, do you look at him and go, you're like, oh man, you're right. All right, dude. I'm glad this happened. Those are sick individuals. And these sick individuals are in our colleges, they're in our universities, they're on our streets, they're in the comedy clubs, they're online. A spiritual war. You not got that yet? Sure. Don't let this stop you from empowerment. Don't let this stop you from speaking your mind. Don't let this stop you from touching someone's heart and giving them love, no matter how hateful they are, no matter how much they disagree with you. That's it. You know, didn't your mother, my mom used to say, You get, I don't know if this is the exact thing, but my mom would say, you get a lot more from honey than vinegar.
Mm-hmm. Get more.
Basically, what she's saying is,
get more
when you
flies.
feed someone honey, you're going to get a better result than constantly giving them vinegar. I was with a friend a couple weeks ago, and this person, everything out of their mouth was just non-stop negative. And I said, I gotta stop hanging out with you. I try to give them advice or some, godly love, like, hey man, why don't you think of things this way, blah, blah, blah. Those people, unfortunately, they're stuck in their world. Let them just be against the tube. The demons, yes, sire, we have them watching us 24/7 again. Yeah. At the end of the day, this should bring people closer. Gonna do that? I don't know. Bring out more love. There's children involved here. The people that say, why did this happen? They're cowards. Would they go to that child? Would they have capacity to go to that child? I'm glad this happened. That's a demon. It's a demon.
The rich is getting richer, baby.
Remember that fucking the hood shit.
Let's do this. It was hard to dream, coming up as a young teen. In my hood, nigga, when I'm starting limousines, just rock, just hold those tools and dope fiends. Yeah, that's the shit we sing in the hood life. I used to read source magazines. Biggie and Tupac chilling up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Fuck no, I was on the block trying to get the green. It's the hood life. I keep it close in my jeans. Like I play, I'm getting closer to my dream. It feels so sweet.
Yo, the hood was crazy.
They get the issue today. That fucker, my mama. Not just today though. Not just today. Hey man, what you think when we said nigga get his issue? Really get an issue. Get the shit pushed all the way back. And I got the shit
I ain't gonna lie, like Oakland and at the time when this shit was filmed, like Oakland and Chicago, that shit made me scared to go to them places. Yeah, I don't want to go to them cities. I don't want to go there. They don't like nobody who not from there. Yeah, bro, I can't even come get a goddamn taco, nigga. They say don't come if you not. Where you from, cuz? Nah, I'm good, man. Let me just keep my ass where I know I'm safe. Let me stay where I know I'm safe.
Our blast sale of the summer is even bigger than ever. Now you can save up to 30%
even
on
bigger
moving and
than
storage
ever.
until September.
kind of like that. The name of that beat is called Virus. Can I write something to that? Write something called Virus. The woke mind virus. Hey. Trying to kill an idea like Cyrus. Warriors, come out and play. They killed Cyrus. They did it. The Warriors killed Cyrus. Why'd you do it? I don't know. I just like causing trouble. Can you dig it? Mm-hmm. Do a little something like that, you know, a little bit something like that right there on that part. On that part right there. All right. Now, I'm just keep blacking it out and lightening it up as I go, I guess. I'm gonna do this part first. Well, that right there looks almost solid black. might try to work with that. I don't know.
Hey, do you have an older home that doesn't have central cooling or heating? Retrofitting a bigger traditional system into an older home can be pretty pricey.
I don't know about that.
Jackman boy. I'm just looking for some clean protein. Clean. Kings don't eat.
I don't know about that one. Yeah, all my life. All my life. I've been chasing better days. All my life. I've been chasing better days. All my life. Trying to survive the rain. All my life. My bad. I've been chasing better days. Trying to survive the rain. All my life. All my life. But I can't stop the rain. You will die, and as soon as we just ride it, but you gonna die like mine. I've been chasing better days. All my life. 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 I've been chasing better days. Hey, that's number 99 right there with Mizu. Hey, bro, that's it right. I need my pen in the pad real quick, dog. All my life, I've been chasing better days. I gotta write it down. I'm trying to chase the rain away. All my life, I've been chasing better days. God damn it, this nigga don't never had no line paper up here. I like writing in one tablet at a time, but I think I need 2 tablets. I may need a studio tablet just to keep in here for inspirational moments like this. I'm writing in the sketch pad. Fuck it, with no lines. I make my own lines. And that's gonna repeat 3 times, and then trying to chase the rain away. Song number 99 has officially started. All my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, I've been chasing better days. Damn, and this playlist has 162 instrumentals on here, and this is number 1. You picked a good one to start out with, broski. Whoever put this playlist together, that's not a bad one to start out with, Dave, bro. Start out right now. I see how you're doing. And this is called, I guess it has a title to it, but I can't see the rest of the, if I do it this way, no. It's called Sick. Well, too bad I didn't use the title of the beat for inspiration. It just came to me. All my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, I've been chasing better days. Shit. I've been chasing better days. All my life,
Gotta find a better way. All my life, I've been chasing better days. Trying to chase the rain away, trying to smoke the pain away, trying to drink the pain away. All my life, I've been chasing better days, looking for a better way, trying to chase the rain away. All my life, chasing for a better way. Trying to drink the pain away, trying to smoke the pain away. All my life, all my life, I've been chasing, all my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, I just wanna be away.
Oh man, this shit's gonna be so simple, simplistic. We already know, like, it's not deep, but it's deep, you know. All my life, I've been what? All my life, I've been chasing. What? I don't even know what I wrote. I've been chasing better day. What the heck is that right? It's gonna be a pretty easy one to write though. It's basically gonna write itself. It's basically gonna write itself from here on out, you know. There's an outline to it. All my life, I've been chasing better days, trying to find a better way, trying to chase the pain away. No, I can't do chasing two times. Well, chasing and chase. Trying to fade the pain away. That sounds smooth, but does it make sense? Trying to fade the pain away. Trying to fade the pain away. I might have to do it just because it sounds smooth. And most of the time, rock songs don't really got to make sense. They be so ambiguous sometimes. I've been chasing better days, looking for a better way, trying to fade away the pain. I've been, because first I said trying to chase away the rain. So I'm going to say looking for a better way. Trying to fade the pain away. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I'll figure out. So that's the chorus. All my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, looking for a better way. All my life, trying to fade the pain away. All my life, all my life, yeah, all my life. Okay, we got a hook. We just need a quick little some bars in there, a quick little verse. It's a rap. That shit about to write itself. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Like the R&B, everything other than rap is just kind of easy to write. It don't need a lot of words. That shit just don't need a lot of words, man. So this is Break the Chains. This is the last rock song. Versus Hard Work. That's so Break the Chains. You can see where it says verse. And then that's the verse. It's 8 bars. Goddamn Hard Work. Yo, the verse. The verse. That's just the one verse. And then you get to the hook. It's like, my God, man, that shit is super wordy. And then you had to write another verse. Almost as wordy. Yo, the verses be too crazy, bro. So when I write a rock song or an R&B song, 8 bars, I'm done. I'm done with 8 bars. You crazy, nigga. I had this shit written in 45 minutes. Hey, right, I can write 8 bars. I already got 4 bars for the hook. You know, the hook is damn near finito. All my life, all my life, all my life, yeah, all my life, I've been chasing better days. just got to get the next, like the jumping fences just to get away, boy. Hey. This motherfucker gonna write this. I tell you, the song gonna write itself. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Tired of this rat race, been planning my escape, jumping fences just to get away, chasing dragonflies, lazy days. Yeah. Tired of this rat race, been planning my escape, jumping fences just to get away, chasing dragonflies on a hazy day. Damn, bro, I be hate when I can't give you no credit for that shit, dog. That shit be making me feel like the scourge of the earth. But I must write these lyrics. Well, Mizu, don't tell nobody else. This is our little secret, bro. I might have to delete this stream. Damn, man, that shit crazy, son. If this song blow up, I'm gonna send you a bag of Takis and a hug. Remember them little juicies look like a goddamn barrel? Bag of Takis and a hug, my guy. You talk about Nah, this beat right here is crazy though, son. This shit is just a good one. It's just a good one, man. That shit is very nice to like just flow to this shit, yo. Hey. I've been just
all my life. All my life, I've been losing better days. All my life, looking for a better way. All my life, trying to fade a better way. All my life, all my life.
He said a lifetime supply of Takis. Sweet as hell. No, I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of way to give you some credit on this. Put it on YouTube. That shit gonna be co-written by the one and only motherfucking 666. I might just say written by Tiny Brush Gang. Who the fuck is that? Don't worry about it. If you don't know, you're not a part of the in crowd. Written by Tiny Brush Gang, nigga. What did he give you? Some motherfucking chips and a drink. You all that and a bag of chips, son. Lifetime supply of Takis and some hair scrunchies. You can never have enough hair scrunchies, bro. Trust me. I should know. So do I have to make a whole fictional rock group? Like, yo, we can make a fucking rock band, just an AI group. TPG, there. Wait a minute. TBG. There we go. Who the fuck is that? Don't worry, I don't know who that is. Man, y'all niggas, y'all slacking, bro. Y'all slacking, man. They don't know who TBG is. That's crazy, son. Where you ain't never heard of them? Well, we been making music since they've been making music for like shit 2 months, nigga. You ain't heard about them about 2 months ago? You late, son. Mm-hmm. Get a little on that damn canvas, boy. Hit it with the. That's how you know you're doing something. This is literally one of the most soothing sounds, just the brush on canvas. A lot of people say they listen to Bob Ross because his voice was very soothing, but just the sound of his brush and the knife, it was like, yo, not saying it was a bad thing, but like I would watch that shit to go to sleep. It'd be so soothing. He would literally drift me off to sleep, just talking and fucking just the sound of the brush on the canvas. I was like, that's crazy. I never I never watched Bob Ross going to sleep, nigga. You go to sleep. I said, I don't know. I was just so enthralled with the painting. I don't want to miss shit. I want to see the fucking painting. Y'all listen to this man to go to sleep on. That's crazy. But then when you think about it, they say his voice was pretty fucking soothing. Just take your brush and beat the hell out of it. Just beat the hell out of it. Beat the devil out of it. That part used to trip me the fuck out, yo. ASMR, yo, some of the very first, bro. Some of the very first. Welcome to another episode of The Joy of Painting. I'm your host, Bob Ross. Yeah, that nigga was too smooth. Bob Ross ASMR. It's a fucking thing, bro. That's crazy. And I didn't even look it up. I just typed his name, and that's like the fourth thing on the fucking list. That's wild.
You know, I must have cleaned 100,000 brushes and it's still fun. Now with a clean, dry brush, I will go right in here and very gently, we're just going to mix this up. Just stir it a little bit. See there, look at that.
The sound of that brush.
Those dropping profit boosts every college football Saturday to turn wins into bigger wins. So,
Okay, let's wash the brush out here. We wash our brushes with odorless paint thinner. Okay, we'll wash him out. And I beat the brush just to dry the bristles. Okay.
What the hell?
Now, let's use this brush.
Yeah, that motherfucker beat the shit out them brushes.
Be sure it's good and dry. There you go. Just redecorated your living room. Now we'll take the almighty brush here.
Now, I'm going to wash the brush, and we wash it with odorless paint thinner. And I strongly suggest that you use odorless, or you'll run everybody in the house out in the yard. You'll be there by yourself. Now, we shake the brush into a box, and then beat the bristles dry. Now, if you do this at home, this is a quick way to redecorate your living room in a second. So be careful. Learn how to contain this. That's the most fun painting.
Now you beat that devil out of it. Now Bob Ross was that dude. You say turn that shit into a beat. Got that new Bob Ross. All right. I think that might be a good stopping point. We did almost 2 hours. It's a little bit after 5. I feel like I want to go work on that song, honestly. Yeah, so we got a good bit done, actually. So for the simple fact that I was doing their hair the last time, and the hair is basically black and white, I decided just to stay in black and white because she has on a black and white jacket. And so we got some pretty decent details in a sleeve and starting to come across the chest of the jacket for this first detail layer. Starting to see some good contrast in the fabrics. Some good shadows are starting to pop out here and there. And got that letter up there looking pretty good. She got some more lettering over this side. But yeah, starting to get that nice crease fabric feel to it. Mhm. Yeah, I think I can stop it right there. That's a pretty good stopping point because there's a very defined line here. So I can come back and do some of this red and a little piece of white there. And actually, her braids are overlapping. So this white strip here would be straight there, but that's a braid that's overlapping there. So I might detail that next time. I'm liking it though. This is looking good. It's looking good. Hey, appreciate it, Louisa. Let's get these brushes. I wish I had some big fat brushes like Bob Ross. So I can. I had one brush, and I had that brush for a couple of years too, man. And I would do that, and no lie, the last time I did it, the bristles fell out. I was like, damn. When you ready to go, you just ready to go, huh? You ain't gonna like give me no warning and start shedding a little bit first or nothing. That shit just like disintegrated. I don't know, I might shorten the hook and use those other bars as a part of the verse. That might be the hook by itself. Because that's how I thought. Yeah, my initial thought was just to have that as the hook. Alright, so let's do like a two-part hook. Two-part hook is almost like a verse sometimes. All my life, I've been chasing better days. All my life, trying to find a better way. All my life, trying to fade the pain away.
Trap House Entertainment. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I've looked over the information. The shit isn't adding up there. Fight the power. How do we break the chains that our soul enslaved? When you see the truth, I just try to ask and say, how do we break to break the system. So they cause division, but we won't follow their agenda. We will not be on the victim. We do not support the killing. Innocent women and children. We just want a decent living. We don't want a civil war. We don't want a genocide. You can't brainwash us no more. We respect all human life. We don't want a civil war. We don't want a genocide. You can't brainwash us no more. We respect all human life. The chains that have us all enslaved. When you see the truth, I just tell you everything. How do we break the chains that have us all enslaved? When you see the truth, I just tell you everything. We will not be your new victim. We do not support the killing. Innocent women and children. We just want a decent living.
I had to rock that one out one more time. You know, you got to give me some motivation to finish writing this next one. We do not support your killing. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I was trying to filibuster get a whole 2 hours in there. God damn it. Anyway. Damn, do I want to play games? All right. It's gonna be a toss-up. We'll see. I might try to do both. I can't do both. If y'all don't see me online no more tonight, I'll be here in the studio bright and early in the morning. I hope everybody have a good evening, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. We out here.